Welcome back to the Maximum Impact Show. It's episode 12.
That's right.
This is Pear.
That's true also.
And I'm Chris.
That's also true.
And we've got a bunch of stuff to sell you.
Yeah.
On our website. Pear, let them know.
If you go to maximumimpact.show, you will find all the things that you need. You know, maybe you need a coffee mug. Maybe you need a new shirt. That's it, actually. That's all we have.
And hoodies.
But you'll also find all the links where you can listen and look. Most importantly, this is a show. This is not a podcast anymore, only. So if you're just listening to this, know that you will be missing a lot of juicy stuff in the background.
Yes.
Important. So you can watch this on Spotify or on YouTube.
And then there's all the
And then there's also Apple Podcasts, yada, all that stuff.
Yeah,
but that's
everywhere.
only the audio, guys.
Okay, yeah.
You can also become a supporter. Starts at $3 a month. You can find all those links on our website or in our Instagram bio.
Yep.
And as a special treat for the new supporters, let's give them a deadline. How about June 1st?
That sounds like a great number.
You know, become a supporter today and we'll send you a mug of your choice. How about that?
We got a couple mugs up there.
We got a couple of good ones.
Might even have more by then.
I mean, yeah, we probably will. So, maximumimpact.show, guys. Go in there and take a look.
Great.
Thank you.
What's the weather report now? It is gray and shitty.
Yeah.
But, you know, they say May showers brings June flowers.
They do?
Now that we've shifted. In the States, you get April showers brings May flowers.
Who are all these people saying stuff like that?
They.
Yeah, but who are they?
Them. All the folks in the system. Thank you.
Hold that in your
I
hand.
like to fidget. But we're back, and it's getting nice out there, except for today, but that's cool, whatever. You take your wins where you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you could see what we can see, you would look out my window here, outside my balcony. Things are starting to change in the plant kingdom.
I got some spring changes happening over my place.
Yeah?
I am now in a war against the birds. My views have shifted. My policies have shifted.
Have you done something terrible to them?
No, we're in a state of defense now.
Oh.
Because we have a balcony that is being invaded by very pregnant doves.
Oh.
That are attempting at all hours of the night to start building nests. And we can't have a colony of babies on and angry and defensive bird parents.
You know, they really suck at building nests as well, the doves.
Well, I'm starting to get good at this.
Yeah. Hating on them?
No, just saying like, hey, shoo bird, shoo, get away. No, we run. You hear these things. They sound like
how do you know you're getting good at it?
Well, no, I'll tell you because we've done a couple. You know, we're trying to be like nice and just don't set up here. You know, we've left notes and whatnot, and a lot of it is just like if you hear them, run out there and chase them away. But then someone told us to put vinegar out in the places where they're just starting to try and like drop sticks and nestle. And they were just like, yeah, okay, nice try, fellas. And then I was leaving the house the other day, and I just heard like a chorus of like, whatever that little like noises they make, like kind of sounds like an owl. And I had all my shit, my shoes, my backpack. I was like late for something, and I was like, fuck, what are we gonna do? I don't have vinegar, it barely works. So I found a little like riding horse, the horse head on a stick that kids have and they run around the house. And then I found
a scarecrow.
Yeah, and I was like, this seems so stupid.
Horse.
Let's go. And then I found a costume, a Halloween mask in my kids' room, and I put a skeleton face on the horse and stuck it between two chairs. Dudes have not shown up in 2 days, 3 days.
Whoa.
And I was laughing, thinking like, am I retarded or am I going to find out they're retarded?
They are retarded.
And it like fucking has worked for 3 days. They've just not come around. So it means like they're smart enough to see that there's like a person's face.
I bet the crows are laughing so hard.
Yeah.
They know it's not a person.
They're like, we've seen this TV show before.
Yeah.
But no, the doves are just, there's a skeleton
terrified.
face about 3 feet off the ground, and they're just like not there now.
Wow. That's good. Good job.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm trying to get birds to come here. No matter the race.
Yeah, I mean, you're very like open borders.
Yeah.
I'm building the wall.
I am, I got a little camp here and everyone's welcome.
Our balcony is so small. If we have like birds hatching and like, you know, defensive parental birds pecking, it's just like we don't have a balcony. But I was impressed with my silly tactic that seems to be working.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
You need to take a picture of that.
Oh, I will. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
I've always been fascinated by scarecrows because that's something you rarely see in this part of the world. I mean, where I'm from, down south Sweden, we have a lot of crops.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we have a lot of problems with birds necessarily for the crops. I mean, sometimes you go and shoot a crow or something, as I told you about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we never see scarecrows. And I remember I was so into that when I was a kid.
I mean, they're cool and scary.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Wizard of Oz, like it's in culture. They're in like cornfields in the States. But the thing is, like, crows are smart. So it seems like this wouldn't work.
Are they more advanced these days, scarecrows? Like, are they robots?
I grew up next to farms, and I don't even remember. There might have been scarecrows, but I think you just need something like moving, and they're just not going to be there. But this, I feel like they just see like a skinless human head on a post.
Skinless, yeah, that's
and
right.
they think maybe not.
That's
maybe
a dove
not,
hater right there.
Yeah, that's not like for our family. Like maybe our family, we don't want to scare the kids. But I don't know. Like, what do you do if we're not going to like pick up a nest full of eggs and throw it? You know, like you're kind of stuck, held hostage if they like embed.
No, sure. But can you Google quickly like advanced scarecrow 26 or something?
Modern scarecrows?
Yeah. I haven't thought about scarecrows in a while. Because I mean, maybe now there's just like a Tesla bot just walking around the fields looking human.
Farm.
Or if it's even a problem these days with
that's
animals on crops.
That's an actual place. I mean, there's theoretically, like, if these photos are not fake, they're still out there doing the old school farmer
just
costume.
Like a broom,
just a guy,
hay, and
some legs
a bucket
and a
hat.
Yeah.
Damn, it's so cool.
You don't need much. But what's funny is across the street from my house, these people have a crow kite attached to their roof, and it's like constantly flying. So they're using the crow to scare the other guys.
Yeah, but is that really a crow? Isn't that like something big and...
It's a big black bird.
It is. It looks kind of more like a
raven, perhaps?
Maybe a raven, yeah.
Which I don't know the difference, but...
Raven is slightly bigger.
I feel like...
almost twice the size, I would say.
Maybe that's what... I don't know. But it's like... I don't know. It's cool to like conquer nature peacefully.
Yeah.
Instead of just, hey, get out of here. And then just feel like you got smoked.
You think that there's like another type of scarecrow for other, situations? I mean, I've seen
for birds.
No, not, but maybe for humans. Let's think about it. What are some people you don't want around your house?
Criminals.
Sure, that's a good example.
Yeah.
What does the scarecrow look like?
A cop.
Scarecrow cop.
You could just
posted. Just a fake cop.
Well,
standing outside your house.
See, not all criminals think like birds. They might just say, hey, that's like a statue. Although, hey, you know what? They've done this to people. I fucking, where I grew up, they would have cop cars pulled over on the highway with dummies sitting in them.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa, like you pump the brakes and there's no one there. But you're like, your knee-jerk reaction is you got to slow down.
There's the same thing in when you drive in Croatia. I mean, I'm sure it's all over Europe, but Sometimes you see these like fake traffic cops,
Yeah.
just dummies with flags, just like this.
Yeah, and it throws you off enough just to pump the brakes.
Yeah, but you can't see that they're like dummies until like a couple of meters away from them.
Yeah.
So every time you pull up, like again, like we drive past them, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, we're fucked.
That's so uncanny. It's an uncanny valley with things that move.
And I remember when they started doing carpool lanes in the States. I remember a guy in Boston got pulled over because he had a fucking football taped to his passenger seat headrest. He was like the first guy to hack he basically made a dummy and he was just driving to work, like blasting through the carpool lane.
Oh, hell yeah.
But then he made the news and the jig was up. So I guess there's like human scarecrows of different kinds.
Yeah. Okay, so to keep away the criminals, from entering a building, let's just, maybe somebody can sit on a bench or something, like a sleeping officer.
Yeah.
So you won't see the face.
And there's also the beware of dog sign.
It's a classic.
Makes people just second guess slightly.
That's more of like a product, though. I mean, that's like a fake CCTV thingy.
But I don't think many humans are going to react to if they're walking towards you and there's like, oh, it's a mannequin.
No.
It works because you're driving fast past something and
True.
you can't process.
This is true. But yeah. When the robots are advanced enough in a couple of years, maybe we just dress one up as a police officer and have him walk, patrolling, basically.
I mean, that's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Maybe it will actually be a police officer, so...
Yeah, that's funny. You could just pay a human
to
do it.
Security, you mean?
Or cops. Or whatever, but you don't have to just be like, well, there's absolutely no other options. We must put a robot. We haven't been able to. The think tank has come up with nothing.
How much do you think they are, though? How much is a Tesla bot?
I don't know, like fucking $20,000 or something. 60,000. I mean,
because they are out there.
They can sell it for anything.
They are out there.
Yeah.
Pouring people's water and stuff in Calabasas.
But I don't think they can you see some of them where you can push them down and they get up. You can kick them and they get up.
You see
but they would never win unless they have a gun or something. They would never win in a game of dexterity, or you can shake them and run around them.
Yeah. You see the robot marathon in China?
Oh no.
Good stuff. It's just, it's not really a race. It's more like a
demo.
Of different robots, but it's so cool. It's just like people sharing for different kinds of droids, just jogging or walking.
Yeah.
And it's great. I'm into them.
There used to be those things that we had. We showed them in school, but they were on TV where they had, probably in Vegas or something, where they had a battle bots or something. So I don't know what the name was, but they just built
Robot
these.
Wars.
Yeah, that was cool, and that's sort of where it should have ended.
My friend had an idea of building one of those robots again and have them battling the Foodora robots.
Yep. Those things are hard.
Because that would make it would be like a fair fight almost.
More like a vigilante.
I mean, it wouldn't be a fair fight, but at least it would be a robot, hurting that robot.
Yeah, no, I like that. Like a kind of a vigilante.
Superhero. Yeah. To stop them from being in the way from people.
Also, just taking jobs.
Yeah, true.
That's also.
Oh yeah, what's it called? Union vigilante robot.
Yeah, like a crew.
Helps the Foodora guys out.
The human workers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be great.
It's like a robot from the Union.
Yeah, or from
that helps them to keep working.
Kind of like from the future to stop Skynet from going online.
Sure,
to help the human.
I was just thinking it would be fun that the human
the human race.
Okay. Oh, you just said something.
No.
Oh shit!
You didn't.
Oh,
hear
you shouldn't have said that.
No.
Oh, lizard Chris. Human Chris.
No, my digital twin is in a data center somewhere, not yet released.
Yeah. Well, good talk.
Yeah.
Well, I had somewhat of a celebrity visit.
At the shop.
Yes. A couple of days ago, I just got a call because my number is on the shop's, Google profile.
Oof.
Maps, kind of. Yeah, there's no other way.
Oof.
It's tough times. You need to be available all the time.
Oof.
When you run a skate shop.
Business phone.
But yeah, I just got a call, and it was a voice I recognized in the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately I thought, this must be a prank. Like, this is not the guy who calls the skate shop.
Yeah.
Kind of. But yeah, he was very convincing, and I was like, why would somebody use his voice to kind of prank call a skate shop? And then I started, thinking that it might be some kind of new TikTok thingy or like AI voice prank call. My mind went back to back in the days with soundboards.
Schwartzy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm all right.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Okay.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Who?
Who is your daddy?
Who are you talking about?
Who are you?
Well, who are you?
I'm Detective John Kimball.
Hey, this is a motel.
I'm a cop, you idiot. I'm Detective John Kimball.
Well, if you're a cop, you idiot, come over here and talk to me, okay? I don't
You
know who
son
his
of a
daddy is.
bitch.
But yeah, it turned out to be him actually, because like an hour later he pulled up. And he is a very, very famous person here in Sweden. He's like a people's champ, kind of. Because he's like one of the first like gangster rappers, I guess you could call him. But he's also very safe, kind of.
Like
the
Snoop
lyrics
Dogg.
are more like describing than they are like threatening. It's not Snoop, because he was actually in the game.
No, but nowadays he's like a
Now
household
he's kind
product.
of like maybe
Mom
like a
knows
Snoop.
who he is or whatever. Yeah.
And he's been all sorts of commercials and kids shows and game shows, because he became famous in the 90s, I guess.
Who is it?
He called the Dogge doggelito.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But he's from like Puerto Rico, kind of, or his parents are from there. And him and his friends from the same area, they became very famous in the 90s.
Yeah.
Still are to this day. The other part of the crew is producers, and he is like the rapper.
Yeah.
And he pulled up, is like, I'm gonna try to do his accent in English now, I guess.
Okay.
And I guess that has to kind of become like Mexican, because I don't know the Latin.
All the different ones.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do
Just go.
Puerto
Just
Rican.
go.
But
Who gives a
anyway,
shit?
he was just like, yeah, I got this old board, man.
Okay, we're Mexican. Get
Yeah.
close to Mexican.
I got this old skateboard, man. It's missing a wheel.
Yeah. That's like Tijuana.
kind of you have wheels for the skate?
But this is on the phone or when you
Yeah,
showed
this
up?
is on the phone.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but just come in and, we can do the whole service
Oh, I
thing.
can see this being a prank too. If you're
And
just
I was like,
there's a
that's
Mexican-
just a stupid
Rican
question.
accent?
Because he
Yeah.
was just, I'm missing like a wheel. I only have 3 wheels on the deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. I mean, come in, I'll fix it. And then I was like, yeah, it's probably a prank, but I'm not going to look like a stupid person.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be doing my thing. And
Yeah.
if it's real, it's real.
Don't react.
Anyway, he pulls up and it's just a blast. He is an entertainer, but I didn't expect him to be like an entertainer for two, because it was me and my friend just sitting on the bench outside the shop.
Yeah.
We were having a little beer. It was Thursday night.
Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Sun was shining on the
10 a.m.
bench.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time. Like people
Yeah.
were like stoked about the weather, and he pulled up, and I just gave him like four secondhand wheels.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh my god, how can I thank you, man? We need to take a picture."
It's Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, it's no, but he's got that,
Yeah.
he's so, but he was mad entertaining, and he just like, there was war stories. He told me he just hooked up with Mobb Deep like a couple of months ago when they did a show here. It's like,
Sick.
yeah, I made a song with Mobb Deep, man. And I was like, no way. Like, with who? With Havoc? And he was like, no, Big Noise, is it?
Hell yeah, Big Noise, fire.
Yeah, and then he just showed me the clips from the studio, like him and Noid hanging out. And
Because he can fully rap in English if he wants.
no, he does Swedish.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, he's always like Swedish, and it's like very, because Swedish rap was, it is the first rappers. They sounded very like, it was hip hop, kind of.
So, yeah, but that makes
It
sense.
was like more 80s rap than it was kind
like
of Snoop.
that pacing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was very funky and like easy on the, it's easy to hear basically.
Yeah, 80s rap was very articulated.
Yeah, and very easy to kind of, understand the rhymes. And
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, he hung out for a couple of hours. No, like 2 hours maybe, almost.
That's sick.
Just mad stories, and people were, stopping to take pictures with him because he was,
That's crazy.
he has a very famous face here, and people are like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, oh my God, what are you doing here in this part of town?
Dude, when
And
I first moved here, I saw I was in the subway and I just saw this guy like selling hot dogs on a poster of like, what it was 7-Eleven or something. It was something simple like that. And I was like, who the fuck? There's the only reason he's in this is because he's famous. Like whoever this guy is not, he's not a model. And he had that big smile.
Yeah. Was it him?
It was him.
Yeah.
Turned out it was him.
The thing is about him, I never met him before, but he's like a person that if you're kind of in the, not entertainment, but if you're like if you know people in this city, you will meet him at an event eventually.
He gets around.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around, but I always thought that he was kind of like a sellout almost. Like, oh my God, he's taking all the jobs. Doesn't matter to him. Like he doesn't care. But after meeting him, I was just like, I just think this guy likes to have fun, and he's like a yes-sayer.
Yeah.
He's just like, fuck yeah, let's do a hot dog commercial. I love hot dogs.
Yeah.
And then he just does it and, sends the bill.
That's cool.
And then the day after, he's like, oh, I love cocoa powder. Let's do a cocoa powder commercial, yeah.
Well, is there like, can he like still rap and fill like
He does music every day. He told me.
venues and shit, or?
I'm not sure. I don't
Because
think
even
they
that
do.
style of
They're not a
hip-hop is
group
not
anymore,
current.
I think. Because the other two, I guess they're just into producing stuff. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I know their music.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it was very funny, and I got like a whole new, like I understood him a little bit better, and that was so fun.
Yeah, I started checking their shit out, and I went back to like the early records just to figure out like what made them famous, I guess, because they're famous in the mid-90s.
Yeah, the Latin Kings. They're
Latin
called, if you
Kings.
want to
Oh
listen.
yeah, the group is called the Latin Kings or Latin
Yeah.
Kings.
Yeah.
And it's like dead on New York 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
There's like, I think I've made it to the second or third record, and it's like
Beats are amazing.
aggressive dance hall. There's just like a Jamaican guy rapping.
Yeah.
But it's all like the golden age of like when dance hall meshed into hip hoppers were trying to do the accent.
Yeah.
Then they get like a Jamaican guy on there, and then suddenly it's the biggest
Yeah, you
song
can
ever.
definitely tell it's like just a translation of everything that happened in New York, I guess.
And I remember trying to listen to French hip hop in the 90s, and there was that one guy, MC Solar, but it's French. I was just like, this is like grinding my gears when I listened to it. Like it couldn't, I was like wanting to like it because I could tell the dude was good, and he had like Guru from Gang Starr was rapping with him. But
Yeah.
the sound never got me. And then I thought, oh, Swedish is already tough on the American ear. But then I thought this didn't sound like a break. It sounded good.
Yeah.
And then there's songs where they're just rapping in Spanish,
Yeah.
which actually was easier for me to understand.
Yeah, I bet.
But you could hear like exact overlap to like the Beat Nuts or like Funk Dubious, all these like Latin based New York rappers that had like kind of salsa tracks looping and a lot of like Caribbean shit going through. I thought it was fucking great. It had like perfect, not New York 90s hip hop. And then it was like, it just seemed like it was like step by step right there through the albums that I checked. And I could listen to it for recreation, not just out of curiosity.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fun to meet those guys,
especially if he's not like,
because they've been around a long time. Like he celebrated like 40 years as an artist.
That's pretty sick.
Last year, I think, and you know, it's just like.
But they weren't like in gangs.
I mean, I think. They were around gangs, I guess, and a lot of those old school guys, you know, they had some tough times.
Yeah.
But back then, I don't think there were a lot of gangs like that. I think there were like 2 major gangs, maybe.
In the suburbs.
Yeah. But it was still a tough time, and it was at that time when people started kind of writing movies and stuff about immigrant culture, kind of, and like, oh my god, you know about suburbs. Like I remember as a kid seeing movies that kind of depicted people like him, and I was like, oh wow,
yeah.
You know, I had no idea.
Yeah.
If you're not in Stockholm, you wouldn't know anything about these things.
It's so funny,
and
like,
he's kind of poster boy for a lot of those.
It's so inverted from the States. Like the cities are where the gangs are, or mainly, and like the suburbs is like the crime is just disillusioned to middle class, you know, like lower middle class, no hope, and then in the cities it's just fucking nuts with gangs. But here, my lady was always trying to explain it. She's like, you don't understand. The suburbs are not where you really want to go if you can avoid it. And then I've started to see like the cities are like the castle wall. And the crime doesn't get in very easily. And out there, it's just chaos. Yeah. Which is the absolute inverse of the States.
Yeah. But it's still, I guess it's still like territorial. It's more like neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And I guess you could call these suburbs neighborhoods because of the size of the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's 20 minutes with a train. It's not like outside of the city necessarily.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
But Stockholm in particular is so protective of its real estate. Like you can't even buy places. It's so hard to get in.
Yeah.
They keep it so like it just recycles into itself.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to get in. So you can't like integrate too much.
No, it's difficult. But
they're called the Latin Kings, which, do you know that's like a real, very muscular national organized crime gang in the States.
Mm-hmm. Were they active in the 90s?
Real fucking active.
Oh, shit.
That's why when someone told me, I was like, you can't name your fucking... Like, they named the group after those guys? Like, that's like naming... You know, like, I got a rap group called the fucking Southside Crips.
But that's how, you know, how romantic it was with rapping in, I guess, back then. Not that I know, but... I mean, I can understand the mindset, like, oh my God, we're like just like that gang, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
but we're here in Sweden.
Sure, I get, and there's like, you know, the Latin American and experience. I mean, he's Latin American essentially.
He's Puerto Rican.
Which that is that. So I get it when you just need an identity. You got to get something that's got a ring, and it's like Latin Kings. That's a great name.
Yeah.
But they were, I mean, I think they're still very active, and they were not to be fucked with. They're from Chicago, and then they spread everywhere. And they're real big in New York City. They were like, when the Crips and the Bloods were famous, that was there maybe been like the Aryans or something, but that would have been the other monster gang that like ran the cities. It ran New York, and you'd see the graffiti everywhere.
He told me he had a cousin in QB, Queensbridge.
That would be an area where they would be.
And he visited him frequently. Maybe that's where
just
he got it from.
But it's all, I mean, it's perfect for like a record cover, Latin Kings.
Yeah.
Like,
and no one here would know. So,
no.
I mean, it's, you know, whatever. It was fun. And I mean, he actually asked me I was gonna say that earlier, but he asked me like, "Hey, you thought it was a prank call, right?
That's
When
so
I
tight.
called you." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "Everybody thinks so,
That's sick.
but I'm just a guy who calls, you know."
I'm Mexican.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
My
I just
name is
this
Jeff.
is the only way I can
My name's Jeff.
speak to him. Like speak as him. Sorry. But yeah, that was a fun visit.
What do you get? Like the skate shop, you get like all types of.
Yeah,
You get a broad spectrum of.
he brought another person that was also very famous from
Who's that?
The group.
Oh,
Tito from
okay.
Infinite Mass.
It's
And
part
I
of the
mean
group or no?
these guys, huh?
Was he in Latin Kings?
No, he was in Infinite Mass, which was like another really big group at the time, and they were just hanging out. They were going to the studio and stuff. But since they're older, they're also like super humble. And he's like, "Oh my god, I love this shop. Like,
Yeah.
tell me about the community these days. How is it? Are you guys doing good?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "This is not what I was expecting you to ask." But
You're on the ground. You're in
yeah,
the
and
trenches.
it's so nice to meet people like that now when you're like older and they are also older, so you can actually speak a little bit
Yeah.
and ask the right questions and go a little bit deeper.
What do young people think of this guy?
I think that if you're into the 4 elements of hip hop somehow, is it
Which-
4?
Yeah.
Breakdancing,
B-boying, MCing, DJing,
DJ, graffiti,
slanging. Yeah, graffiti.
graffiti as
But
well.
even that term is like from 25 years ago.
Yeah. But if you like that, I guess you know who he is, and I mean, some of the younger guys, they're into Latin Kings, and so they were super stoked.
So it'd be like being into Nas or something
Yeah,
as a younger person. Like
yeah, but not
like a classic hip hop.
like a classic, but not that cool. Just like
No,
he's
but-
a symbol of.
But it's like it's not current, but it's like classic rock, where it's
Yeah.
like this is still fucking
It,
good.
it's like an of course.
Yeah.
Like so that happened, and it was fun. I gave him the hat I was supposed to give you. Sorry,
Well, now we've got beef.
the Knicks hat,
Now we got beef.
because he was like, "Hey, you know my favorite colors." I mean, he doesn't speak like that, but he's like, "I'm really into blue and orange," and I was like, "You know what? I have a little gift for you," and he was so stoked.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sorry, guy. And he told me the blue and orange is not Knicks colored. It's from the signs in the project, kind of. The Queensbridge sign. He showed me. It's like, yeah, it's blue and orange. That's why I like it. Did you know this? Did you
No,
hear this?
I've never seen that. I mean, I haven't been to the Queensbridge projects, but I've been to like
But Google
Queensbridge
it.
area.
Just Google like Queensbridge projects sign or something. Because he told me like, no, blue
I
and
thought they were
orange
blue
is
and
not.
white.
Blue and orange is not from the Knicks, man. It's from the signs.
I mean, it's from the fucking Knicks.
Not to him, it's not.
Projects sign. Let's see what they got. Let's see what this dude's, what kind of smoke he's blowing up your ass.
I mean, he
son
showed-
of a bitch.
He showed me the sign. Look how beautiful that is.
No, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. But that's sort of like, I mean, that's probably been there 50 years, but the Knicks, it's just like you got to go. The Knicks have had that color as long as I've seen color TV footage of them. But
And
that
you've been
sign is
around.
awesome.
You've
I mean,
been
I've been
around since
around
black
at
and
least
white.
100 years since it was a radio.
But it's a good time.
Oh, it's killer.
Yeah.
It's killer.
And
They
that's
shouldn't
why he
change it.
liked it. I'm not saying that Knicks stole the QB color codes.
Yeah.
But just a little
That's probably a rabbit hole
little fact.
of that stuff. Well, that's
Uh,
fun. I like the guy. I mean, other than the fact that the thing is, like, I'm not really a Knicks fan, so that's okay. I'll let it slide. I like the hometown stuff, the American stuff, but I feel like he's already got so much joy from that gift.
Yeah. It was fun. I got some other stories for you, but that's off camera.
Those days of hip hop. Look how far we have fallen.
Yeah.
I could tell that the guy was like good at rapping from just hearing it in a foreign language to me. Like, I was like, this dude's probably slick.
He has his own style.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, at least in Swedish. And if you were one of the pioneers within Swedish rap, which he is, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe not the first one, but
First big one.
he was kind of the first to do the essay, kind of, you know, the Latin.
West Coast.
Yeah. I think maybe he was one of the first to do kind of that sound.
Yeah.
And maybe he's not. Maybe he hasn't necessarily got the most advanced rhymes or the deepest lyrics. But he's a character, and it works, and he's just having fun. And I understand more about him now and his whole artistry.
But if you put him side by side with like NBA YoungBoy, I would say, okay, one guy could probably read. That would be Dogge.
I'm not sure.
But or has or like can hold a conversation.
Yeah, I mean he's not like on opioids.
Yeah,
with a Uzi in his backpack.
Yeah,
like, he's
that's
just
what I
like
mean.
it's a different person.
There's a
But
craftsmanship.
it hasn't. I don't think that has anything to do with the music they do. It's more like the situation they are in.
No, I feel like there's no. I'm getting to the thing where it's like there was craftsmanship instead of moaning over your own track on stage.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It depends. I'm also into YoungBoy, so you know.
Dude, you are a pile of shit.
No, I'm just not as old as you, so I understand that music can be different, but still be good.
There's a thing called art.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy is not art.
I agree. But I can understand both types of rap.
I think it's apples and oranges. I think it needs to just be called something else.
I used to be where you are. I used to be just like you.
And then you ascended.
Old man, take a look at your life. I'm a lot like you.
And then
But
what
changed me, you ask?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to.
What happened to me? How did I become to? How did I start liking mumble rap?
Yes,
not mumble. I long time ago I did another brand, like more of a streetwear thingy, and we got invited through Hypebeast to go to Vegas to one of their like trade shows, or to have like a booth in a trade show under the Hypebeast flag, kind of. So we went there, we brought our stuff, and just hung out for a few days in Vegas.
That's fun.
And on this trade show, obviously, you know, all the talent from Vegas shows up to, you know, try and get free samples, try to get to know people.
Spread the word.
You know, hook me up kind of with your
trade show.
With your
you
drip.
You shake hands, you pass things out, you get free shit.
Yeah. And then we met this group of guys who were active in the rap scene in Vegas.
Okay.
And I was just like, I never had, I mean, who knows anything about Vegas except for the casinos and stuff?
Yeah,
you know, like I never thought that people, you know, lived there and did things there.
Lots of people.
Yeah, I know, but
I forget it all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, and they were like coming to hang out with us, and second day they were, you know, coming back because they had like free passes. They were just walking around.
Yeah.
But they were super nice, and they invited us to one of their shows in another part of town, I guess, outside show, just like a jam almost. And we went. We just took a cab there in the night and bought some, you know, beers and we watched the show. And at that time, this is maybe 2016 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mumble rap was, you know, it was starting to become like it was starting to take over, kind of.
Yeah.
And we were not into it. We were just listening to like Screw, Houston stuff, old school stuff, Memphis stuff at the time. We were super into it. So we were very anti that whole movement. But that night I kind of understood that, you know, their youth are like constantly, you know, trying to revolutionize things.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to protest against things that has been normal for a long time. and they just kind of discovered this whole new genre and you know, they're part of developing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bringing their own little touch to the table, kind of. And you know, after a few hours, just standing there and watching people in the kind of peak moment of this genre, or at least in the beginning, I was like, I understood that, like, of course, that it's normal for them because they're trying to rebel against
or just push
everything that is boring.
Just push it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a good thing to understand that. And I think that maybe you need to be, you know, inside the scene to actually understand that it's real, so real for them, kind of.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like just like accepting everything.
Embracing it?
Yeah, embracing rap, because I know it's not about them trying to make things easier, or, you know, they actually love it and they're trying to perfect it, kind of.
So there is a craft, you're saying?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
It sounds very different, but it's still like...
It seems like it's more of the production. And it's sort of like you just throw somebody in front of the production who's like got a little charisma, and that's sort of like the arithmetic.
Yeah.
Because the production, you could tell some of it, like the sounds are just crazy, and you're like, this is good. People are gonna love this shit.
Yeah. But I think it's also about, you know, when the world is changing, you don't want to be somebody who kind of, you want to understand it and be part of it, rather than being like negative towards it.
Sure.
Like, imagine if you're a rapper, you're like 16 in 2016.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the only guy in Vegas. Like, no, I'm like, you know, I'm more into Mobb Deep, so I'm just gonna do like boom bap.
Yeah.
But have fun, guys. Like,
you could be that guy.
you could be that guy, and that would be cool. But it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't make you more true or real just because you're doing something older or something.
I think if you like it, you can like it, but not just because it's like,
and there are lots of these people.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that if you want to be part of something and like, you know, understand it and change it, kind of.
I mean, I'm a man of standards.
I understand it.
High standards.
I hear you. But
No.
they were great people. And
Yeah, I'm sure there's like plenty of good talent out there. Because I sort of scan it randomly, and I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, as far as I think it's like explaining it as hip hop. It's something else, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It's something else. But I did notice a decline in live acts, unless you have like Travis Scott budgets. What I see in the last 20 years is sort of like, and it's with all hip hop, I think it's like very okay to just play your track and just sort of like occasionally say the words over your own voice that's being played, which I think is like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough.
I mean, yeah, the genre kind of became easier just to jump into and kind of blend in.
Like live hip hop.
Yeah,
is,
no, I
patchy.
100% agree with you. But that's not, you know, there's still some golden stuff out there.
I think it's the producers. I think the producers are like anchoring the whole operation.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. But you get stage shows like you get like a Kanye or Travis Scott, and like you get a theater performance.
Yeah.
That's different, I guess.
Wow. I feel like I was ranting. One of them, that crew, he's a nice skater actually.
Well, who was the crew?
I don't know if they had like they probably had a
Just
crew
like
name,
a
but
local.
One of the rappers we call Big Motherfucking Tony.
That's
Big
cool.
guy.
Heavy
And
guy?
then the star of the crew at the time, he was called Leslie Flame. And he was
The names never disappoint.
and then they're like, you know, fashion guy, or like the just I don't know if he rapped, but he was a skater, and that's how we bonded. He moved to LA. He skates for FTP and
Oh wow.
hanging out with Antoine.
I wonder who it is.
at the moment. Kevin is called. Kevin, what the fuck? Great skater.
His name was...
Really good style.
Which one was he? LaFlame?
No, he was not a rapper.
Ah.
He was in that posse kind of. So okay, so we got Scarecrows, we got hip hop.
Yeah.
Um,
We got aliens. Do you guys have aliens in Sweden?
aliens?
Is anything on the news here saying aliens are coming?
If you are into aliens, which I am,
Yeah.
then you need to follow the podcast UFO Sweden, and it's pretty funny because it's not funny at all. It's very goddamn serious.
Yeah.
But this guy who is running this podcast and also UFO Sweden, the group or company, I guess, he's sitting on the world's biggest archive of UFO reports. He's
Really?
like the leader of like the world UFO gang, kind of.
What's he saying about America right now?
They're only documenting Swedish things because like every week they have like sightings, and then they read that report and speak about it and like compare it to similar cases.
Okay.
But sometimes he speaks about like more international stuff. Yeah, I don't think he.
Oh, he knows what's going on. in
Yeah,
America
because
right
I saw some of the the images and videos
now. Yeah.
that got leaked by the Trumpster.
Not leaked. I think they're just like, here's the thing.
I mean, yeah, dropped.
Yeah.
New drop.
I think they're really trying hard to be on the side of the Americans with this one and just be like, here's the next shiny thing you gotta like chase.
You see that sea star thingy?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. I'd like it's if the government's spoon feeding you.
Yeah.
I think it's like because no one really gives a shit.
What's your experience with being spoon fed? Like, do you remember anything that you kind of ate up and then later understood was just crap?
I mean, as far as like what the government and everybody did, yeah, like Iraq.
Yeah.
And it was like the first experience where I was like, that never made any sense.
But that's a classic. That like
Classic.
Even that we know about Iraq being like fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess there was like the Vietnam War.
Yeah, also a bit of a classic. But I'm talking more like day-to-day stuff.
Giant pandemic.
Yeah, sure. New one coming, by the way. New drop.
Yeah, which I don't think is going to take because they cashed their chips on the first fake pandemic.
Yeah. People are kind of ready for this.
It's a little bit of a boy cried wolf type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's funny. It's like all hell's breaking loose and, suddenly it's like, listen, we are going to drop the biggest amount of UFO information we have ever done. It's the only thing. It's the right thing to do. So just get ready. And that's like been for weeks. And then it's, I don't know, like every time with video stuff, you're like, this could be fucking anything. This could be some guy in his basement, like under the Pentagon making videos. Like, it's just funny how much they're putting into it. And the reaction is sort of like, yeah, like just a big sigh, like a collective sigh from the country. No, I think it's fun to look into. I don't think if the government is saying it, then I'm like, oh, here we go. They're gonna fucking lead us by the nose until we don't care about anything that's like actually important.
That's why you need to follow like alternative media for
yeah,
things you like or that you actually can think a little bit more on. I love this Swedish podcast. It's like the cutest. It's like our show. I don't know. They have like 200 listeners or something.
You call me cute?
I'm calling us cute.
All right.
But that's how kind of you know that you can trust the information because they're like being very careful with it and respectful.
Yeah.
They're not using it to change people's minds. They're just like, it's their interest. He's got in Sweden we have this like yearly radio show that's called Sommarpratarna, like the Summer Talkers. And every year they select like 10 or 20 people to tell their story, basically, about their life, about, it could be anything from Nobel Prize winners to like famous actress. But he had an episode last year that was amazing.
Uh-huh.
And he tells the story about how did this happen? Like, how did I become like a professor that obsesses about, space and UFOs
Yeah.
for my whole life, and it's just a guy who's into like progressive music, marijuana, and the sky, and now he's like the leader for the UFO.
I mean, it's pretty on the nose triangulation.
Definitely, but you understand that he's not bullshitting, kind of.
Yeah.
It's just it's what he's into, and he is very respectful about it, and logical. He's not a freak. He's just like he's a scientist, kind of. But
I had a big UFO phase.
You did?
In my 30s.
Oh, 30s? That's a bit late there, buddy.
Well, I was like doing more important things before that.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time on my hands, so I went in.
What? Any
I think it was just fun.
Or?
I think it was fun. I think it like could have replaced video games for me or something.
Yeah.
I think it was fun. It's like entertaining. It's fun.
But there's a big difference. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's a big difference between having fun with information and eating it up, kind of, and letting it, control your reality.
Well, you don't want it to control your reality.
No, but I mean, if you're having fun with UFOs, it's one thing.
Well, I wasn't like playing with them.
No. But I'm talking about like how you, what you do with information.
Yeah, I was reading and digesting it.
Yeah. So, and what's your take?
I'm not sold on it. I think it's like it's exciting, but it's just muddled in so much shit that like you're just like you can't get a straight look at anything. Everything is just like leaning on a house of cards a little bit. I'm not against the idea of it, like, but I think I had a phase and I was like reading and watching documentaries and really digging in like ancient civilizations and the aliens that came down and like supposedly bred with humans and and used the humans as a slave race to harvest gold to bring back to their planet. The Nordic blue aliens, and I was deep, but it didn't like. It was just a rabbit hole. It was fun. Like it wasn't like I was. It was dictating anything in my life.
No.
But it sort of like never hit anything concrete. No like concrete pay dirt. And it was interesting, and it's interesting to like stand back 10 years later and see it cycle through American media, and it's sort of like everyone was already talking about this. Like it's not that big a deal, and like clearly, I don't know. I'm not against it. I don't know everything, so I'm not like this is stupid. It's just I think the way it's coming to Americans right now is this contrived fucking pile of shit.
It's it seems like it's failing. It's
Well,
not doing what it's supposed to do with.
Yeah, I think like nobody's looking at Hollywood for this anymore. So they're like, we got to have some fucking storytelling, some narrative to lead the masses. And CIA and the Pentagon are like deep in Hollywood for its entire existence. So they can like shove these things into culture. But now no one fucking cares. So now they're just like, hey, it's us. Here's our badges. Here's the files.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's so fun to like read sci-fi and read books about aliens and like look at these like kind of fringe documentaries. But it's also I feel like a little cosplay, which is cool. I mean, you're not hurting anybody. It's like intellectually stimulating. But I don't know. It's like the big.
But there was no moment that changed you. There was nothing escalating the UFO.
You know what? It's like when you realize you've been staring at other people's videos for so long and you're lacking your own firsthand experience, you're kind of like, well, what the fuck? I'm just watching a thing. Like,
but that's what you need to go all in. Like most of these people who kind of dedicate their lives to it, they are people who saw something and they were not crazy. My dad had a big UFO phase.
Yeah.
And he's like a doctor. He's a smart person. But in his teens, he saw 2 stars changing places.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, okay, now I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to, look at the stars for a while. And then I'm just going to wait until they arrive. And this other guy, he was part of the UFO guy that I spoke about. He was part of one of the biggest, sightings in Sweden back in the 70s or something.
What would that be? What was the vibe?
It was like a light phenomena. That it was over like
mechanical,
something very strange that lots of people reported at the same time, and there was no explanation, and he just couldn't, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just waiting for that. Same with ghosts and stuff. I'm just I'm here for all of it, but I need my thing.
People think they could be like angels and demons.
Who? Aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to. I mean, it's like could be any. I think what I reacted to in the last like month was like that they're trying to get like a trigger to make people nuts, and it was funny that like everyone's like, yeah, I don't know
Who are trying to?
Our government
Yeah,
is clearly
yeah.
like every 6 months trying to make us insane.
Yeah.
As like that's the policy.
Yeah.
And this one, I think people are like, yeah, whatever. If they've been here, it's
Yeah, like we're all like everyone is drained now
Same
from
shit.
the pandemic and world war, so
Yeah,
it's not
like,
working, and
no.
they didn't expect that.
so that sort of kicks the knees out on like a large portion of like what's coming to us is like, okay, this is part of a different thing. But no, it could. I've looked into like the angels and demons thing. Like there's like the biblical stories of like angels coming down to like breed with
I
humans,
just
and that
watered
gets
your
fucking
coffee
crazy.
now,
It's fine. And then there's the all types of like ancient alien stuff. It's
My
super
favorite
interesting.
my favorite theory is that they are here, but they are on a different plane, kind of. They're not traveling from somewhere. That's why there's
Yeah.
you never see the ships and stuff.
Yeah.
But they are here. It's like when you do acid, all these people meet them when they're doing DMT.
Oh, the DMT entities.
But so they are already here, or like amongst us, or in us, or whatever.
Yeah.
But they cannot, physically manifest here.
Yeah.
That's why you never see them. But they are like, again, this is something that I like to think about. Not
Yeah.
that I believe in.
It's interesting.
I hope we're not coming across as like a conspiracy pod. But
I don't give a shit.
they are like enlightened beings, right?
They could be, or they could not be.
So
They're
it's
just
very hard
beings.
for them to. But the theory is that once you are like physically, you're not longer in a body or something, and
Yeah.
you're kind of up there
Yeah.
in nirvana or whatever. It's hard for you to come back physically.
Yeah.
So you can only show yourself when other people are more enlightened.
Or just open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in some fashion.
So if you're tripping, like you can actually meet them, and there's a whole like encyclopedia
Yeah.
of different races and beings and languages and stuff,
Yeah.
which people all meet them when they're tripping, and
Yeah.
documenting that, or retelling their trips.
Yeah, I mean that kind of gets into like that could be the spirit world, or that could
Yeah.
be
So I mean, maybe they're not on different planets, but they are on different planes.
yeah,
I like that theory.
yeah, it could be. I mean, it's interesting, but I also look at like, the U.S. government, and I'm only speaking about the U.S. government because it's the only I wasn't able to pay attention to Sweden, but they, the theory that they've been working with them for decades, and then I look at like the absolute incompetence of NASA, and I'm like, you mean to tell me these guys are like
Yeah,
working next door to those guys, like?
they must be having such a good time. The aliens just like, hey, you want to go and like hang out with those stupid?
Yeah, like look,
Like,
they're
yeah.
using an HP pavilion to like
Yeah.
fly something like made out of tinfoil. Like this will be fun. Let's check it out. Like it's
Yeah.
like there's so like when you stand.
Oh, how
back
fast are
from
they
them-
flying? Oh, they're flying like they're trying out light speed.
Yeah, when you stand back and look at all like if aliens have been working with the government in secret, and then you look at the government like saying like here's NASA, and it's like NASA's a train wreck, and then you mean to tell me like they stand kind of side by side as like one technology is being used by the other,
Yeah,
but it's fun. That's all I
yeah.
can say.
It is fun.
But I love that they thought this was like their golden ticket to make everyone nuts and distracted, and it's sort of just everyone just was like, yeah, I don't know, who gives a shit.
Yeah, I love aliens, and I hope that they hear this episode. So if they come to Earth, they'll be kind to me.
I wonder if they're not smart. Maybe that's why
we're the smart ones.
that could be. Maybe we have to like dumb down
Interesting.
ourselves to be open to them.
Yeah.
We got bigger.
Maybe after this episode, we will be.
I mean, this is good. I like talking about this stuff.
Yeah, we need a.
But
It's a good follow up.
And have you ever seen like the biblically accurate angel?
Yeah, you mean
this fuck your mind up. It's not a guy with wings.
No, I mean the tall head one.
No, it's there's something like they're the most heavy metal thing you'll see. They're not.
Oh,
they
it's
don't
something
resemble
kind of.
people.
It doesn't look. Yeah, it's like.
It's like that.
I've seen that image, but I can't describe it.
It's like that. Accurate. It's like one of the things in the video that got dropped.
It's like a star symbol.
It's
almost.
nightmare fuel.
Oh, perfect. Just what I need.
Yeah, here
Let's
we go.
take a look at that and wrap it up.
You are stressed right now.
Yeah, I'm scared.
No, it's this stuff.
Oh,
It's like
but who? I mean,
This is
who are they? Who said this?
this is in the Bible. It's been.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like these are things that they talked about like 3,000 years
see.
ago, and all those rotate.
That's an
rotating.
angel.
Yeah,
That looks like the eye of what's it called?
Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but then it gets to like some of the shit in the videos look like this stuff.
Mm.
Like there's that weird X-wing starfighter thing.
You think maybe one of the biblical illustrators had a mental thing going?
Well, there's not a lot of pictures in the Bible.
No.
It's just words.
So,
No,
I
think-
mean, is this
this is-
something? Is like a sketch artist who wrote?
No, this is just someone reading the description and drawing it.
Aha. Do you think that the biblical sketch artist?
Well, that could be anybody. I mean, this is like if you read the description, you'd be like, "Oh, I think it's probably close to that." You know,
Yeah.
like it's,
Okay,
it's
okay,
describing
okay.
circular moving things with eyes everywhere, like sort of almost mechanical. And then some
Yeah.
of the stuff in those videos look bizarrely badly shaped and more kind of like this.
That's
Not very aerodynamic,
yeah.
but then they move like
Okay, so the angels are here.
maybe.
That's
I don't know.
good. I can't wait to
We could
feel
use some
them.
help, possibly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. They're supposed to keep dropping stuff.
You think the angels will be pissed if we put that picture on a T-shirt?
I don't think so. I can't speak for them,
No, you can't, and you shouldn't.
but I think it's
Maybe.
just an interesting image.
You know, maybe we shouldn't. That's
I think it's an interesting image.
feels cursed.
No, it's just seeing what you hear.
Yeah,
It's just words translated to a drawing.
this is true.
But they're sick looking. They're cool.
They're great.
I'm leading you out into the deep water right now.
Yeah, I can feel like my paranoid schizophrenia just kicking in a little bit.
I can see the knuckles turning white.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh fuck. It's time to speak about cars and girls again.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back.
Basic
to this.
stuff.
We'll be back to this. I don't want to tax you too hard.
Yeah, I mean you're attacking me now.
No,
With the deepest knowledge.
I'm encouraging it.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you see some stuff, dog.
You're trying
See
to
all
bring
the
me
angles.
down.
All the angles.
Yeah, all the angles of the angels.
Yeah.
That's cool phrase. I think that's all I can handle for today.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening.
That was good. Anyone that hung on this long, buy
mean-
yourself a mug.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Or subscribe and get a mug for free. If you remember.
It's a little better. It's a little more
Yeah.
cost effective.
I will see you next week. And
Be
you will
back
see
next
us.
week. Have a good one.
Thank
very
you
much.
and bye-bye.